Hello, my name is Engineer William Ayala, and today we're going to be going over the Paratech rescue struts and accessories we can utilize to help stabilize the vehicle on its side. Alright, here in the Apopka Fire Department on Heavy Rescue 1, we currently store our Paratech rescue struts and accessories on the second compartment driver's side. It's going to be on the middle pull-out shelf. And as you can see, we have our Paratech struts, extensions, and accessories to utilize on a vehicle. Here in the Apopka Fire Department, we currently store our accessories, which include clusters and axle straps, on the front bumper of the Heavy Rescue driver's side. Now that we have gone over where everything is located on our apparatuses, we will now be going over how to construct a rescue Paratech strut for vehicle stabilization. So we currently have our 12-inch base, one strut, two extensions, and our multi-head. We also have our axle strap, clusters, and a ratchet strap. To construct a rescue Paratech strut, we first need to start with our base. Here we have our 12-inch swivel base. We can now grab an extension. We're going to start out with a 12-inch extension, lock that in place. Remember, we follow the 1-2-3 rule, which is one strut, two extensions, no greater than 3 feet put together, or 36 inches. So we'll put our second extension in place, grab our strut, drop that in, and attach our multi-head attachment on the head of the strut. Remember that the strut itself has the angles and the throw of the strut, as well as all the information that you need in regards to the safety factor and lifting capacity of the strut. Now that we have gone over how to construct a rescue Paratech strut, we will go over how to apply it in a proper scenario. As you see here, we currently have a car on its side. We also have cribbing put in place, or step chocks, to stop the vehicle from rolling over as we apply our Paratech rescue strut. We can grab our strut here, place it in a location we seem to be best. Remember that we're looking to place the head of the strut on a structural member of the vehicle, i.e. the frame or any parts that are not going to move or react when we apply tension. We're trying to place the strut on a 45-degree angle, no less than 45, no greater than 60. You would extend your strut as far as possible and bring the collar down to lock it in place. If you ever have any questions on the angle of the strut, remember we can utilize our angles that are put on the side of the strut. If your angle that you're reaching for is in line or perpendicular to the ground, you know you're at the angle you want to achieve. So now that our strut is put in place, we're going to head and use an attachment point. Here I'll be utilizing the J-hook attachment on our cluster set. I'm placing it on a structural member that's not going to react when we apply tension with our ratchet strap. Now we're going to utilize our ratchet strap. Remember that with our ratchet strap, the terminal end, or end closest to the handle, is what gets attached to the Paratech strut. In this scenario, our throw is a little too short, so what we can do is feed the ratchet strap through the handle and back onto itself. Now we will feed our excess ratchet strap and connect it to our cluster. Remember that when we're connecting to our cluster, we want to connect to the master ring or bool ring of the cluster. These links here are attachment points that we do not want to connect our ratchet strap to. Reason being is they have weld points on them that are prone to fail if this were to reach its working load limit. Now that we have our ratchet strap attached to our key ring or bool ring of the cluster set, we can pull tension or pull our slack through the ratchet strap set, open the ratchet strap, and add tension to the strut. Lock out your ratchet strap, and that is how you place a rescue Paratech strut with a cluster set for a vehicle on its side. Now that we have gone over how to place a rescue Paratech strut with a cluster, we'll be going over how to utilize the axle strap. This can be utilized in the event that you don't have access to a cluster or you ran out of clusters on scene. It is as simple as opening the axle strap, placing it around a solid member of the vehicle. Ensure that the sleeve protected ends are around the object you want to capture. Grab your ratchet strap hook end. Make a connection point with both ends of the axle strap. At this point, you would follow the same instructions as you would with the cluster. We're going to pull our excess webbing through and ratchet our system in. Lock out our ratchet strap, place our excess near our working area, and now you have set a Paratech rescue strut utilizing an axle strap. Throughout this process, we need to remember to always check our collar, make sure it's locked in place in case the vehicle moves and the strut moves. Also, temporarily check our cribbing to make sure that the vehicle itself is stabilized.